What up? It's your girl KP, the sports chick. So I just found out today that JJ Watt attended practice and participated in practice, and it's Labor Day and he's supposed to be all set for game one. Apparently he's going to play, and that's great. He had surgery on July 20th. Most specialists will tell you that it takes about 8 weeks minimum to recover from an injury like a herniated disc, and we're right at 8 weeks, but that's a minimum. And my concern is this: he says he's ready to go. He's tweeted all these pictures with him with the bloody nose and the dirty uniform, talking about he's ready. You know, I get amped about that as a fan. Like, I'm excited about that, ready. But as somebody who truly cares about JJ Watt, which he totally knows, I think that he might be coming back a little bit too soon. There's no reason for him to rush back so early, in my opinion. I think it's better for him to be injured now rather than at the end of the season. I think he should be able to trust his defense to be able to hold it down for, I don't know, maybe even 2 games while he kind of recuperates another 2 weeks, just to be safe. Because the worst thing that can happen is that he comes right back, like Arian Foster, and gets injured again after he spends that time off. I mean, it worked out great for him because he had the surgery in the off season. It wasn't like October, and now he's healthy. It seems like he can play, but in my opinion, again, I think that if he can play that well, if he can have full contact practice, we should just kind of expand on that for a while. Just have him practice. Don't let him do too much. You know, if he wants to go hard every couple of plays, and he can do that. Or if you want to just kind of, if you do want to play him game one, don't have him go, 40 plays a game, 50 plays a game when, this is his first game back. But that JJ Watt is not having any of that. He's not going to try and stay on the sidelines the whole game. He's going to want to play every down, every defensive down. Maybe even every offensive down, how you look at it. But the point is that I don't think he should be playing so hard just yet. Like, give it another 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Just give me 2 weeks. And then let's reassess and reevaluate. But I know that's not going to happen. He's going to play Sunday. He's going to play full contact, full everything. He doesn't know how to not play. He doesn't know how to play lightly. So the flip side of that is, last year when I was watching Hard Knocks, I noticed something about JJ Watt that I don't know if everybody else saw, which was he tends to be, on his, now that he's a superstar, he's the face of the league, along with, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, that kind of thing. And when you have that kind of status, it tends to put you kind of like on the outskirts. Like, you don't kind of bond with your teammates the same way. I'm wondering if JJ Watt kind of being out was kind of a plus if you're defensive, if you're on the defense. I don't know if maybe you feel like you get more practice time in. Maybe there's not so much attention on him. Maybe him being out was a good thing. Maybe more people on the defense had an opportunity to do more, is what I'm saying. Because when I did watch Hard Knocks last year, I know last year is totally different from this year, but the regulars are still there. I mean, there's a couple of defensive regulars that are on the Texans, but for those who aren't, I can totally see him being, to those new players, being untouchable or unrelatable or unapproachable. And I could see how it would be a good thing for him to not be there. So now, having said that, with the first game approaching and say he wasn't there, I mean, I know it's not preseason, but I think it would be a good opportunity for those players to get some kind of shine and show their worth. I mean, even Jadeveon Clowney could show his worth finally. This is his 3rd year, or 4th year. He's going into his 4th year, and he has yet to show any type of anything to us. The only thing I remember him for is all those hits he made in college. That's it. There's nothing that I can say that I remember that he did majorly as a pro. So he's still got to step up himself. Now would be the time to do that. And even with Clowney, I've noticed in interviews he doesn't like talking about JJ Watt. I mean, that's to be expected. He's on the defense too. He wants to talk about himself, but there might be more to that than meets the eye. So him coming back could be a good thing. It could also be a bad thing. I think he should be sitting out just a little bit longer. I don't think it's a good idea at all to have him playing week 1. At least week 1. Just sit out week 1, maybe play minimal snaps week 2, and then just full on week 3. That would be my thing. But what do I know? I'm just a sports chick. So let me know what you think. Check me out on kpthesportschick.com. All my social media links are right below me, and let me know what you think.